The ocean, vast, unforgiving, it stretches out endlessly, a blue expanse that holds secrets and stories untold. The horizon blurs where the sky meets the sea, creating a canvas of mystery and wonder, a place of immense power and mystery. The depths are a world unto themselves, where sunlight barely penetrates and shadows dance in the currents. It's a realm where the rules of the surface world do not apply. Beneath the surface, a predator lurks. Silent and stealthy, the shark moves with an elegance that belies its deadly nature. It is a master of its domain, a creature perfectly adapted to its environment, jaws like razors, eyes black as night. These are the tools of a hunter designed for one purpose: to kill. The shark's eyes, devoid of emotion, are windows into a primal world where survival is the only law. This is the realm of the shark, where survival is a game of cunning and instinct. Every movement, every decision is a matter of life and death. The ocean is a battleground, and the shark is its most formidable warrior. This is the story of the hunters who dare to enter their domain. These brave souls, driven by curiosity and a thirst for adventure, prepare to face the ocean's most fearsome inhabitants. The air is thick with salt and anticipation. The sound of the waves crashing against the shore is a constant reminder of the power of the sea. It's a symphony of nature, a prelude to the drama that is about to unfold. The hunters, veterans of the deep, prepare their gear. Each piece of equipment is checked and rechecked, for in this environment, even the smallest mistake can be fatal. They know that they are entering a world where they are not the top predators. Their faces, weathered by the sun and sea, are etched with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. These are men and women who have spent their lives on the water, who understand its dangers and its allure. They know the risks, have heard the tales, stories of those who have ventured into the deep and never returned. Yet the call of the hunt, the allure of the unknown, is too strong to resist. It is a siren song that draws them back time and time again. But the call of the hunt, the allure of the unknown, is too strong to resist. As they plunge into the water, they leave behind the safety of the boat and enter a world where they are the intruders. The ocean awaits, vast and unforgiving, ready to reveal its secrets to those brave enough to seek them. The ocean is a fickle mistress, one moment a serene expanse of blue, the next a raging tempest. The hunters aboard their vessel, a sturdy craft built to withstand the ocean's fury, know this all too well. They've faced her wrath before, felt the sting of salt spray and the bone-chilling embrace of cold water. Despite the inherent dangers, they push on, driven by an ancient instinct. The hunt is in their blood, a primal urge passed down through generations. They are not driven by malice, but by a deep respect for their quarry and a desire to test their skills against the ocean's apex predator. Captain Jake Salty Thompson, a man who embodies the spirit of the sea. With every wave that crashes against the hull, he feels the pulse of the ocean in his veins. Grizzled, with eyes that hold the wisdom of countless voyages, his face tells the story of 1,000 storms weathered and 1,000,000 stars navigated by. He commands the respect of his crew not through fear, but through the sheer force of his experience and the calm authority in his voice. His first mate, Mate Mary, is as tough as the sharks they hunt. Her steely determination and unyielding spirit make her an invaluable asset on these treacherous waters. Her knowledge of the ocean's rhythms is unparalleled. She can read the waves like a book, predicting the sea's every move with uncanny accuracy. And then there's young Ben, eager to prove himself on his first shark hunt. His youthful enthusiasm is matched only by his determination to earn his place among the seasoned sailors. Each member of the crew has their own reasons for being there. Some seek adventure, others seek redemption, and some, like Ben, seek to carve out their own legacy. For Salty, it's the thrill of the chase, the ultimate test of man versus nature. The sea is his arena, and the sharks are his worthy adversaries. For Mako Mary, it's about preserving a way of life, honoring the traditions of her ancestors. Every hunt is a tribute to those who came before her, a way to keep their spirit alive. And for Ben, it's a chance to face his fears, to prove his mettle. The ocean is a vast, unforgiving teacher, and he is ready to learn its lessons. Together, they form a tight-knit team, bound by their shared experiences and mutual respect. Each hunt brings them closer, forging bonds that are as strong as the steel of their ship. Success is not just measured by the number of sharks caught, but by the stories they gather, the challenges they overcome, and the memories they create together. As the sun sets on another day of hunting, the crew knows that the ocean will always hold new mysteries, new challenges, and new adventures, and they are ready to face them together. The hunt begins. The crew scans the water, searching for any sign of their quarry. Fins slicing the surface, shadows moving beneath the waves. The tension is palpable. Hours turn into days. The relentless sun beats down, testing their resolve. Just when their hope begins to dwindle, a shout rings out. "Shark, the chase is on!" Adrenaline surges through their veins as they race to intercept the shark. They bait the water, a gruesome feast designed to lure the predator in. The ocean, once serene, becomes a battleground. Section 5. A Dance with Death. The shark, a massive tiger shark, circles the boat. Its eyes, cold and calculating, seem to pierce through the water, sizing up its prey. The hunters, their hearts pounding in their chests, carefully lower a reinforced cage into the water. One man will enter the cage, coming face to face with the ocean's apex predator. Ben, his face pale but determined, volunteers. He steps into the cage, the metal bars the only thing separating him from the jaws of death. The cage is lowered and Ben is submerged into the shark's domain. The ocean, once a familiar playground, now feels like a hunting ground. Section 6. The Great White Encounter. This is the moment that every diver both dreams of and dreads. The encounter with the ocean's most formidable predator, the great white shark. The tiger shark circles the cage, its massive body dwarfing the metal bars. Its eyes, cold and calculating, seem to pierce through the water, assessing the intruders in its domain. Ben, his breath catching in his throat, locks eyes with the predator. The intensity of the moment is palpable, as if time itself has slowed down to a crawl. Every heartbeat echoes in his ears. Every breath feels like a laborious task. Time seems to stand still. The water around him is eerily calm, a stark contrast to the storm of emotions raging within. The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional creak of the cage and the distant hum of the boat above. Then, without warning, a shadow emerges from the depths. It's a sight that sends a shiver down Ben's spine. The sheer size and presence of the approaching figure is both mesmerizing and terrifying. A great white, larger than any shark they've encountered before, joins the fray. Its movements are graceful yet powerful, a true testament to its dominance in the ocean. Panic threatens to consume Ben. His mind races, thoughts of escape and survival battling for dominance. The cage, once a symbol of safety, now feels like a prison. He's trapped, a prisoner in a cage with two of the ocean's most fearsome predators circling him. The tiger shark and the great white, both apex predators, seem to be in a silent dance of death around the metal bars. The great white, drawn by the commotion, bumps the cage, its powerful body shaking the metal structure. The force of the impact reverberates through the water, a stark reminder of the raw power these creatures possess. Ben can hear the grinding of teeth against steel, feel the vibrations in his bones. The sensation is both terrifying and exhilarating, a reminder of the thin line between life and death in the deep blue sea. Every second feels like an eternity as he waits, hoping for the moment to pass, praying for a safe return to the surface. Section 7. A Test of Courage. On the surface, the crew watches in horror as the great white toys with the cage. Salty, his face grim, barks orders, trying to distract the massive shark. Mako Mary, her heart in her throat, prepares a second cage, hoping to give Ben a chance to escape. Inside the cage, Ben struggles to control his fear. He reminds himself that he's living a nightmare he will one day tell stories about. He focuses on his breathing, on the task at hand. He has to survive. He has to escape the jaws of death. Section 8. Triumph and Tragedy. The crew manages to distract the great white long enough for Ben to escape the cage, narrowly avoiding a fatal encounter. He's hauled back onto the boat, shaken but alive, his heart pounding with relief. The encounter, however, has profoundly changed him. He's stared into the abyss, faced his mortality, and emerged forever marked by the harrowing experience. The hunt, once exhilarating, now carries a heavy weight of reality. The ocean, once a source of wonder, now serves as a stark reminder of the immense power and unpredictability of nature. Section 9. Respect for the hunters. Shark hunters are often demonized, portrayed as ruthless killers, but the reality is far more complex. These men and women who brave the ocean's depths are not driven by bloodlust, but by a deep respect for their quarry and a desire to understand these ancient creatures. They are conservationists, scientists, and storytellers. They risk their lives to study sharks, to learn their secrets, and to share their knowledge with the world. They are the guardians of a delicate balance, a reminder that we are all connected to the ocean and its inhabitants. Section 10. Guardians of the Deep. The ocean, vast and mysterious, holds countless wonders and dangers. The sharks that patrol its depths are a vital part of this delicate ecosystem. The hunters who dare to enter their domain serve as a bridge between two worlds, reminding us of the power and fragility of life beneath the waves. Their stories, filled with both triumph and tragedy, serve as a cautionary tale, a reminder that we must respect the ocean and its inhabitants if we are to ensure their survival for generations to come. Their hunts are not about conquest, but about coexistence.